Welcome to the video, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are in the Andalusia region of Spain, not so far from Malaga, just doing traveling, chilling, something like that. Hope you're doing good wherever you are in the world. In this video we're talking about 3 traps that you must avoid if you are between the ages of 18 until 24. Now it doesn't have to be necessarily between these ages, but the point is, if you are a young dude, young girl, coming up to this world trying to build a reputation, maybe career, university, you're kind of thrown into this adult world and you don't really know how to navigate. You might even find some traps, you might even find yourself in some negative situations, or maybe you might just start something and never be successful at it. In this video we're going to be talking about 3 things that I wish many people knew when they are still young and when they have still some juice, energy and some time. Number 1, eat the frog. The very first memory of me going to the gym, I actually remember this moment vividly. I went to the gym, I didn't know anything, like any equipments, I didn't know the exercises. It was so intimidating, and I was looking at these jacked bulldogs and I don't know, just attractive people, and I'm like, holy shit, what am I gonna do with this? Like, this equipments, this exercises, they're so intimidating. I don't know anything, right? So what I did was I just started doing some pull-up exercises, some biceps, and that was the only thing that I did. The next day I wake up, I cannot really bend my arm fully, like stretch my arm fully, because these joints are so sore. And this was like the only exercises that I was doing. Now, the point of this example is that when you start something, you usually suck at it, right? You don't really know anything about it. You don't have experience. You don't have any type of real life example of what you have to do and what you have to follow. If you have any situation which is similar to this, I totally understand it. You are freaked out. You are intimidated. You don't know anything. So the only thing that you have to do is kind of go through this thing and eat the frog. Only when you eat the frog and when you have gone through the difficult times, you start getting some experience and some confidence in yourself. While it might be intimidating to see all of these dumbbell racks and machines in the gym and also huge bulldogs and hot girls, the fact that those people exist in the gym doesn't help, right? So what you have to do is kind of just go through that situation where you feel a bit shitty and it sucks, and you have to embrace it fully, because that's the only way you're going to be able to progress. That's the only way you're going to be able to go through this pain and insecurity, and then finally you start having some experience, having some results and some examples from your life. Another point is that, of course, when you're young, you're talking about some idealistic expectations. You want to earn millions each month, date like tons of girls, be the most alpha guy, be the most attractive, and maybe get shredded for summer in like a couple of months. But that's not really how the world works. With those type of expectations, you will never get your hands dirty and never get the initial results. Eat the frog, who cares? Start small, start ugly, start failing, get some results and move on. I understand that you want to be a perfectionist, you want every aspect of your life to be amazing. You want to start the gym only when you're ready, or when you have the protein powder that you've been thinking about, or when you have the perfect gym outfit and clothes. Unfortunately, I also know too many people who are, I'm too good for this type of shit type of people, and they never start small, they never start dirty, they never fail, they never see any type of examples or fruits of their labor, so they're stuck in the same place. They're too good, too privileged, or too egoistic. I'm gonna start when I have the perfect moment. But perfect moment never exists. It will never come. The only solution, as far as I can see and from my experience, is that start the uncomfortable things now, so that your future self will thank you for those things. And it's totally okay if it sucks now. You will get better over time. The beauty of small progress is that when you start doing this type of things day by day, it doesn't really make any type of difference in your life, right? So if you start meditating every day, or taking cold showers, or going to the gym, hitting your protein and calories, but you look back after 6 months or after 1 year, you'll be like, damn, that's a very big progress. Like, no cap, man, I had this situation recently, right? It's not a situation, but this type of realization. I look at my older photos and I'm like, wait, that's how I used to look? Or even like the videos that I create, I'm like, that's what I used to say before. So many so many awkward silences, and it's just like not the same thing. So here I am now, sitting here. I'm not saying I'm good, I'm not saying I'm awesome, I'm just saying I'm better than I used to be before, and I'm grateful that I started some certain things back in the days. Number 2 is the shiny object paradox. Now look, when you turn 18, you enter the world of full possibilities. You can do whatever you want. Simply meaning you can study, work, I don't know, sleep, whatever. The choice is yours ultimately. Now what happens is, when you start getting your first paycheck, young adults, they start spending money on flashy things, newest iPhone, newest phone, just a bunch of stupid things that doesn't really matter, doesn't make any difference in your life. All you're doing is you're trying to kind of flex and show off to other people, like, hey, check out my stuff. You're only doing those things just to be a part of this society, right? You're buying the newest headphones or phone, like just to seem like you're cool, or you're rich, or you're earning money or whatever. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying buying things is bad. I'm just saying that even though you get some type of dopamine, you get some type of, I don't know, new emotions, flashy things don't really bring any type of happiness or progress in your life. Spending money on yourself, totally normal, totally okay. The difference here is that, do you actually want it, or do you want to impress people? That's the difference that I want you to consider. Do you actually want this new phone, or do you just want to impress your friends? Oftentimes people end up spending money trying to impress people just to fit in. As you get older, more mature, adult, the value of materialistic things diminish, hopefully. That's the ultimate final boss that you should chase. The state where you do things just because you want them, not because of other things. Not because somebody dictates your life, not because some news or advertisements brainwashed you to get that thing or to spend your next paycheck. You want to work out because you want to improve your looks, get some more attention from people, etc., etc., not because you want to just to fit in or just pretend that you are doing something cool. So the bottom line is you see a lot of shiny objects, probably because of social media. You feel like everyone is living their flashy best life while you're stuck at home doing your 9 to 5 or doing your internships, university, etc., etc. But if you're able to push that aside and stay put, stay locked in, let's call it matrix, right? Quote unquote, the modern materialism and matrix won't be able to control you and have influence over you. Number 3, happy ever after. Now, growing up, I used to watch a lot of cartoons, probably just like many of you. And in those cartoons, you have almost the same plot. It's just like a young, sweetheart, beautiful girl who gets rescued by a perfect prince, and they fall in love and live happily ever after. Of course, this is a fairy tale situation. Unconditional love, the perfect prince, and a beautiful girl. But the truth is, if you believe this is gonna happen, you already lost. Look, I'm not saying relationship is bad or love is bad or you shouldn't try to achieve this type of things. I'm saying that it rarely turns out the way you plan. The thing is, I just know many people who got into relationships for not really wise reasons, and then they stayed there even when they were kind of stuck in the rut. I also know many other people who missed out on a lot of fun, missed out on, for example, student parties or traveling or any type of activities just because they had this jealous boyfriend or jealous girlfriend who was controlling them and super insecure about themselves so that they would control the other partner. If you're a young man who wants to build some type of reputation, again, the same things, right? Who's ambitious, who wants to achieve something in life, instead of focusing on relationships, chasing people, why don't you try to build yourself first? Why don't you try to build a career, build a university degree, whatever it is. Try to build yourself first and then attract other things. I'm telling you, you don't have to be focused in a relationship. You don't have to be fully invested in that high school sweetheart. As a young dude, you don't even have any type of value in this world. So why even bother trying to chase after other people when the main point, or maybe the main reason for you to be waking up every day has to be improving yourself and achieving some stuff. Build yourself, build a business, build a job or career, reputation, build your body. Your high time doesn't have to be now. Everything will come, but eventually. It's getting kind of noisy, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.